Well, I actually recorded this earlier today. I was all dressed up in my work getup, and I was about to edit the video, and I just decided, you know what? Let's just keep it real, plus a filter. So here I am in my Bali shirt, no bra, almost 10:30 at night. But I'm here, and I'm super excited to start sharing some of the stuff that I've been learning from all these authors. There's a glare in that, with you all, because I have found reading to be something I've really enjoyed, and it's something I did not enjoy in the past, and I hope that I can spread that along to someone else, because if one person out there finds this useful, it will have all been worth it. So, without further ado, here is my book review. The Miracle Morning by Elrod. Literally my favorite book. I tell everyone about this book. It literally changed my life. I went from sleeping from 14 to 16, 18 hours a day, not wanting to get up out of my bed ever, to pretty much feeling like Christmas morning every single morning. I know it sounds like an exaggeration, and I thought the same exact thing when I read those words in this book. But after practicing it, even just for one day, you kind of just get addicted to the feeling that it gives you. So Hal Elrod, he's the author of this book, really just inspiring, amazing man. He went from getting in a car accident to being pronounced dead at the scene, coming back. They told him he would never walk again, probably, and now he runs marathons. He lost everything in the crash in 2008, built it all back up, and then some. The guy's just a really, really inspirational person, and I feel like we can all learn a lot from him. I know I have. That's why it's really inspiring for me to be able to pass that along to other people, because I know if he's changed my life this much, I can only imagine what he can do for others. What is the Miracle Morning? That's probably what everyone is asking right now. The Miracle Morning is basically compounded lifesavers. So SAVERS is an acronym, and basically I'll go through each one. Silence, affirmation, visualizations, exercise, reading, and scribing, which is really just writing, right? So basically Hal talks about practicing each one of these things in the morning for about 10 minutes each time. The whole gist of the whole thing is to do something for yourself before you start doing things for other people. And I'll tell you, it is a game changer. His method is 10 minutes of each, but he explains that it's good for everyone to just pick and choose their favorites, or however they prefer to do it, or maybe they prefer something else like playing music in the morning or whatever it may be. The whole point of it is to do something for yourself that you're either passionate about or that you know is going to benefit you in some way, shape, or form. Because sometimes we do things that we're not necessarily passionate about, like exercising, but we know the benefits that it'll give us in the long run. So if you're not really passionate about something, start with doing something that you're not passionate about. Maybe it's exercising, maybe it's meditating, whatever it may be. Or if you're feeling up for it, do all of them. It's an hour out of your day. What do you really have to lose? Especially if you're not in a good situation right now, it can only get better, right? And even if you feel like you're doing the best that you've ever done in your entire life and you're just couldn't be better, we can always improve in some area of our life. So I definitely recommend this book to anyone and everyone in all walks of life. Another thing that Hal talks a lot about in this book is rear view mirror syndrome. So what is that? Basically, we as humans have a natural reaction to things. When an opportunity comes our way, we tend to look in our rear view mirror and see what we've done and accomplished in the past. So say, for example, that the opportunity that's presenting itself is something that we've never accomplished before. Looking in our rearview mirror as a natural reaction as humans, we would think, well, I can't do that because I haven't done it. But how is anyone ever supposed to accomplish anything new by doing that? The whole point of this is to put yourself in uncomfortable situations and push yourself to be better. And the only way that you experience growth is by putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation to experience the growth. Another thing Hal talks about a lot in this book is isolating incidences. So this is something that I have definitely been guilty of more times than not. So what exactly is isolating incidents? For example, when you go to the gym and you tell yourself before you go, I'm going to do these 3 workouts and I'm going to do 4 sets of 25 of each of them. And then you get there and you get to the 3rd workout and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't make it to the 4th one. I'm finishing after the 3rd one. It's just this one time. It's totally fine. Next time I come to the gym, I'm definitely doing all of them. What that is actually doing is it's not just affecting that one incident. It's actually telling your brain that it's okay to not follow through. It's okay to not complete on your goals and to not show up for yourself. And it actually makes it easier for you to not follow through in the future. So every time you fight that little noise in your head and you actually show up and follow through for yourself, it becomes easier to do that in the future. Every time you accomplish something that's difficult, something that when you got halfway through, you're like, I can't do this, I need to quit. Every time we hear that voice in our head, we're only like 50% of the way there, not even that. You still have it in you to keep going. So if you can push yourself and complete the task at hand, I promise you the next task will become easier. For example, waking up early. When I first started doing this, it was a struggle, a real struggle. But the more that I did it, it just became easier and easier and easier over time. Now, I love it. I'm a morning person. I freaking love my mornings. So just to kind of wrap things up here, a couple of my favorite quotes or takes out of this is something that I like to repeat over and over and over in my head when I'm doing something extremely difficult, like going for a run in the morning when my body just isn't awake yet. If you want to be extraordinary, you have to be willing to do something out of the ordinary. So no one ever gets to greatness by doing the easy thing. You have to do the hard thing if you want to get to that great spot. And who you are is a result of who you were, but who you become is a result of every choice that you're making right now from this moment forward. So keep in mind that reading 10 pages a day averages out to about 3,650 pages a year, which is approximately 18 200-page books. So thank you all for listening, checking out my video. I hope you found this helpful in some way, shape, or form, and I really hope you check out the book, and I hope that it helps you in some way. And if it does, please reach out to me. Let me know. I love hearing your guys' feedback and hearing just all the cool stories on Instagram and stuff about how my books have helped them. So I'm grateful for these authors for sharing these books with us because they've definitely helped me. So I hope that I can share that with you guys. Have a nice day, and until next time.